What's up, everybody? Tony Beats Guy here, and tonight on Monday Night Raw we have the Slammies, and I figured I'd go through all the categories and let you know who I think is going to win and what I think should happen and what probably will happen as far as the WWE goes. So let's start out with Breakout Superstar of the Year, which is presented by John Laurinaitis. And this is kind of a weird one because they have the Wyatt family, Biggie Langston, Fandango with Summer Rae, and The Shield. That's kind of weird that they have two groups in there, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to have to say my choice would be The Shield because literally they have broken out. They've had awesome tag matches. Tag matches have been the best thing this entire year, but they'll probably give it to Big E Langston just because they want to put him over. But honestly, I think The Shield should win it. Now we have the This Is Awesome Moment of the Year presented by Christian. Okay. Dolph Ziggler cashes his Money in the Bank contract and wins it. Daniel Bryan wins the WWE Championship from Randy Orton at Night of Champions. Big Show knocks out Triple H. And Kofi Kingston hops on a chair to stay from getting eliminated in the Royal Rumble match. My two favorites out of this has to be Dolph Ziggler cashes in and Kofi Kingston stays in the Rumble. Probably, though, WWE, I don't know how heavy they're going to go for Daniel Bryan, but I have a feeling this is going to be a Daniel Bryan heavy type show. But I would say Dolph Ziggler cashing in was probably one of my favoriteest moments of the year. This one is Beard of the Year presented by Santino. This one's obvious. We got Daniel Bryan, the Wyatt family, Damian Sandow, and Zeb Coulter. This one's obviously going to Daniel Bryan. I'm going to pick Daniel Bryan. It's going to be Daniel Bryan. So now we have the Trending Now hashtag of the year presented by Cody Rhodes and Goldust. I'm going to go hashtag Believe the Shield, hashtag Follow the Buzzards, hashtag Best for Business, and hashtag We the People. I actually really like Follow the Buzzards. I think that's going to win. I think it should win. I think Believe in the Shield should win. I actually think Best for Business is good as well. But if I had to pick one, I'd go hashtag Follow the Buzzards. Fan Participation of the Year presenter is the Primetime Players. We have the Fandangoing, Yes, 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 Let's Go Cena, Cena Sucks, and What's Up. The biggest one of the year, well, there's two of them. It's a tough one. I'd say between Fandangoing and Yesing, but I still think Yesing is going strong, so I'm going to go Yes, Yes, Yes. But Fandangoing took off for a minute, and that was pretty amazing. It was after WrestleMania, so there was that. We have the Extreme Moment of the Year presented by Mick Foley. We have the Shield, Triple Power Bombs, Undertaker. Ryback spears John Cena through the LED board at Extreme Rules. CM Punk gets revenge on Paul Heyman at Hell in a Cell, and the Wyatts crush Kane at SummerSlam. I'm going to go with Ryback spearing John Cena through the light board. When I was thinking of extreme moments, this is the first one that popped into my head, and this is the only one that I could think of. And although it was cool to see the Shield beat up The Undertaker, I'm going to have to go with Ryback's spear to John Cena. LOL Moment of the Year, presented by the New Age Outlaws. We have The Rock concert on Raw. Vicky Guerrero is fired as GM. Titus O'Neil throws up on JBL, Michael Cole, and Zeb Coulter. And the Great Khali and Jinder Mahal try to charm Santino's Cobra on SmackDown. I would have to go with The Rock on this one. I don't know if The Rock's going to be there tonight. He might do something via satellite if he wins this. But I honestly think that was the best moment. Even though it's kind of corny and he made fun of Vicky Guerrero saying she looked like a hoe. But, you know, classic Rock stuff. We have Insult of the Year presented by The Miz. We have Stephanie McMahon degrades the Big Show on Raw. AJ Lee disses the Total Divas cast. Heyman disowns CM Punk. And Zeb Coulter offends the universe. I'm going to have to say either AJ Lee or Paul Heyman for this one. I think AJ Lee because that was like her version of the pipe bomb. And although Paul Heyman's was good, I still think AJ Lee's was more memorable. So that's what I'm going to say. And we have Match of the Year presented by Bret the Hitman Hart. We have Undertaker and Punk at WrestleMania 29. The Rock and John Cena at WrestleMania 29. Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And Triple H versus Brock Lesnar Extreme Rules Steel Cage match. I'm going to have to go with Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns just because that freaking tag team, anytime you get the tag team in there, they're always good. It's just, it's entertaining. I'm going to have to pick that one. Triple H and Brock Lesnar comes in a second. Then the rest, I don't know. Undertaker, Punk, then Rock Cena. I didn't really think Rock and Cena was all that great. But there we go. We have Double Cross of the Year presented by The Shield. We have Triple H cost Daniel Bryan the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. That was when Randy Orton cashed in. Shawn Michaels super kicks Daniel Bryan at Hell in a Cell. Mark Henry's retirement speech, and Paul Heyman cost CM Punk Money in the Bank contract at Money in the Bank. I'm going to have to go with Mark Henry's retirement speech on Raw because everybody, literally everybody, and I'm going to be included in that, thought that Mark Henry was going to retire. I really did. I thought he was done. I thought that Mark Henry was gone, and he swerved us, and he took out John Cena, and I never expected that to happen. All right, Diva of the Year presented by Eve. We have AJ Lee, the Bellas, Funkadactyls, Natalia, Caitlyn, and Eva Marie. This one's obviously got to go to AJ Lee. I don't even need to explain why. And then we have our final one of the night. The top one that everybody wants to know is Superstar of the Year. This one's presented by Shawn Michaels. We have John Cena, Randy Orton, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Big Show, and Brock Lesnar. I wouldn't put Brock Lesnar in there. I wouldn't put Big Show in there. See, I have a feeling it's going to come down to either Randy Orton or Daniel Bryan or John Cena. But honestly, I think Daniel Bryan deserves that. Like I said, he's the most over. They just screwed him over way too many times. I think they buried him, but not buried him because he's still doing good. But I'd say Daniel Bryan is the superstar this year. But John Cena might win. Randy Orton might win. I don't know. I don't think CM Punk had that good of a year. None of his matches were that entertaining to me. Big Show was gone for a while. He came back and did the knockout punch to people, and that was it. Brock Lesnar only had a few matches. I'm going to have to go with either Daniel Bryan, John Cena, or Randy Orton, but it's probably going to be Daniel Bryan just based off of WWE. And now we'll just name some other ones. They have some WWE.com exclusives that are only announced on WWE.com. We can check back Monday afternoon to see who is the winners. So I guess they're going to be up today in the afternoon. I wasn't aware of this, but What a Maneuver Award is basically the best move. Running Knee Strike, Daniel Bryan, Black Widow, AJ Lee, Spear, Roman Reigns, and Big Swing, Antonio Cesaro. All these are great, but I'm going to have to go with either the Spear or the Swing. Probably the Spear, though, just because he's hit that on numerous people, and every time he does it, it's amazing. We have Faction of the Year, The Shield, The Wyatts, Real Americans, and 3MB. I'm going to go with 3MB. No, really. I'm going to have to go with The Shield. You Still Got It, Best Superstar Return. Rob Van Dam, Goldust, Bellas, Bruno, and Chris Jericho. Obviously, this one's going to Goldust since he won the tag titles. He's still doing good right now. And that's where we're at. Couple of the Year, Triple H and Stephanie, Fandango and Summer Rae, Tyson Kidd and Natalya, Daniel Bryan, Brie Bella, John Cena, Nikki Bella, Naomi, and Jimmy Uso. Going with Triple H and Stephanie, best for business. Tag Team of the Year, The Shield, The Primetime Players, The Usos, Cody Rhodes and Goldust, and The Real Americans. I'd like to see The Shield win this, but it's going to go to Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Just the way I see it going down. Feat of Strength of the Year, Antonio Cesaro swings the Great Khali. Ryback shell shocks Mark Henry. The Shield triple power bombs the Big Show. Mark Henry pulls 2 trucks with his bare hands. I had to go Ryback shell shocking Mark Henry because when he did that, I was not expecting that to happen, and he did it, and it was crazy, and it was awesome. And Cesaro, I've seen him swing a lot of people, so his strength does not ever really surprise me. Say What, Quote of the Year. Paul, Say Something Stupid, Brock Lesnar. Rise Above This, Damian Sandow. One Stipulation, I'm in my boys' corner, and I'll be your Huckleberry all night long, Dusty Rhodes. And and the Volcano Eruption, I don't know what that is. I guess I'm going to have to go with Dusty Rhodes because crazy Dusty Rhodes. Best Dance Moves, Fandango, R-Truth, Summer Rae, Funkadactyls, The Miz, Inferno, and the Great Khali. I'm going to have to go with Fandango. Favorite web show, WWE Inbox, WWE Top 10, JBL and Cole Show, and the Internet Crashed. We had a couple other things. I'm going to have to go with the JBL and Cole Show winning this one just because that's really probably how they're going to do it. 30 Seconds of Fear was the other one. I think the JBL and Cole Show only makes sense. They don't have an award to give to anybody else. JBL and Cole Show will work. Best crowd of the year, WWE Payback, SummerSlam, Raw in England, Raw after WrestleMania 29, obviously WrestleMania 29 Raw. And catchphrase of the year, yes, yes, yes. That's what I do. Fandango, follow the buzzards, we the people, and believe in the shield. Yes, 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 catchphrase of the year. All right, guys, there are my Slammy Award predictions for tonight on Raw. Let me know your thoughts. Who do you think is going to be Superstar of the Year? That's the one I really want to know. And what did you think was Match of the Year this year? Anyway, guys, hit that like button if you did enjoy this video. As always, Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.